Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. People are standing up and saying it's not going to be acceptable anymore. You see, the federal government of Nigeria keep using deceit to keep Nnamdi Kanu in custody to make him suffer. Now the Igbos are standing up and saying no excuse is acceptable. Kanu must be produced in court on Thursday. Well, my people, this very week we are just entering a brand new week. Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to appear in court on Thursday to determine what happens next. The federal government, through the DSS, where they've kept him, keep making excuses not to bring him in order to keep him in perpetual suffering. You know, by the time they discuss the case, it could be that Kanu could be granted bail on condition or whatever that they don't want. The last time before court went on recess, what happened is that they said for reasons they cannot disclose, they could not produce Nnamdi Kanu in court. There was no damn reason, I can assure you, just a means to keep him more with them and suffer them. We also saw what happened to Sunday Igboho's aides, those that were in his house when talks came to, dislodge his home in July the 1st. And so they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu, and people, please don't just take this thing we just talk, like sincerely pray about the whole thing. I can assure you it will help. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. No excuse is acceptable. Kanu must be produced in court on Thursday. Igbo lawyers declares. Igbo Lawyers Association, ILA, on Sunday cautioned against continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, by the Department of State Security Service DSS, and warned against failure to produce him in court. New Telegram reports that DSS on July the 26th, 2021 failed to produce IPOB leader at the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja that made the court adjourn the matter to October the 21st, 2021 on Thursday. Recall that the Precaution Counsel Mohammed Abubakar on that day informed the court that Kanu could not be produced because of logistics, an explanation that the Igbo Lawyers Association described as ridiculous. What do you mean logistics? In what terms? Could he not take his bath or be transferred here? We adjourned date with the adjourned date for the case of Kanu now 3 days away. The Igbo Lawyers Association insists that he must be produced in court as it will not entertain any excuse for his unavailability in court this time. The Igbo lawyer says it is unlawful to detain an accused and at the same time vehemently refuse to bring him out before the court to look into the allegations levied against him. In a statement signed and made available to journalists in Aba on Sunday, Barrister Victor, coordinator Igbo Lawyers Association, and the secretary, Barrister Felix Jonathan, the group said it is converging for justice and a fair hearing for Kanu and his release from detention without further ado. The indigenous Igbo lawyers insist that Kanu has not committed any offense known to the law through his peaceful agitation, adding that the federal government has failed woefully to engage the IPOB leader and other agitators who call for self-determination. The group called for the government to take note that the Igbo leaders as a group will be sending a delegation of lawyers in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on Thursday in Abuja. Today, Northern Elders has maintained serious influence on this very matter, not allowing any other person to come into the issue. So, seriously speaking, they see Nnamdi Kanu as a serious threat, whether you like it or not. Nnamdi Kanu, they don't want him, near whatever it is. They feel that this man is going to spoil things. Oh, this man is going to do this, is going to do that. And so, what are they planning? They are planning very seriously to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu, is kept perpetually in bondage, which is not the premise of the law. And, in Nigeria today, there is no law. Honestly speaking, there is no law. The law is what they say it is. Sadly, it is no more democracy, because the baseline and the basis of what make it a democratic government are being eroded from our very existence as a people today. What we see is a constant, abuse of the fundamental human right. And that is why I feel pained that those that should speak are not speaking. You see, I feel pain seriously that those that should be in the aim of affair, that should be able to call things to order and tell the government no, this is not according to the premise of the law, are not really saying anything. So I stand very very baffled, because looking at it, let's be very honest, the call for section that is made provision for in the Constitution of Nigeria. And I'm not telling you fibbles. Please investigate. Try to look into a copy of the very Constitution of Nigeria and see for yourself. Nnamdi Kanu is not making something that is outside the premise of the law. It is okay if people feel unhappy and want out. If the call become loudest for it not to break into a situation of anarchy, there is what we call referendum. It has happened. It just happened. And it was well respected. I mean, we saw what just happened recently. Great Britain, we saw it with our very own eyes. They left without a fixed being thrown. Everybody, it was done as peaceful as peace could be described. There was the call. It's either you say leave or remain. Like a vote, it was taken. The vote was very close, but if it is what we call democracy, at the end of the day, the vote has to be respected. 49 point something to 51 point something was the dividing line. And afterwards, 2020, December 31st, at 12 a.m., Britain divorced EU. And the heavens have not come down. So why is it a serious situation in Nigeria? Threat, intimidation, and some of those things is what have kept Nigeria backward, where people can no longer speak. Oppression, the order of the day. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.